My name is Mandy Bruno. I live at Riviere Mita. And I just want to thank the Lord right now that I'm still alive. Because what I experienced there on Tuesday when I left work, I don't think anybody would be able to do what I did there.
A female resident of Riviere Mita, Grosley, is happy to be alive after gunmen shot at her home and personal vehicle on Tuesday night. After a long day at work, Mandy Bruno was driving to her home behind the wheel of a four-door SX4 when she realized that it appeared she was being followed by another vehicle for miles. It was minutes to 10. Upon arriving in proximity to her residence, a quick scan of the rear view would reveal the same vehicle in the background. Two men suddenly emerged from the shadows and were at the front passenger door, weapons drawn with alacrity.
When I realized the person is coming towards me, I sat back in the vehicle and I pulled the door back. But this person walked so fast to the vehicle that he managed to open the door back on me with a gun at my head. Looking on my left, a second one entered the vehicle with a gun pointing to me again. And it's like, I didn't panic at the time when I saw that, because I said, but why should I panic in my own vehicle? So I just look at the person like that and I say, what? A gun? So when I did that, I screamed. When I screamed, he tried to hold my hand, but I shift my head on the side so that he can drop my mouth. So when he realized I did that to him, all he asked me to leave the car. When he asked me to leave the car, I left the car. I left them inside of it.
Bruno alleges the bandits were determined to leave with the vehicle but did not possess the electronic key.
Imagine, I took my handbag on my seat with the guys by me, and they never asked me for the handbag. All they did, they took my phone and they told me to leave the car. When I left the car, I walked up to my step, taking my keys from my bag to open my house. They realized they couldn't shift the car. So they came back to me in the balcony, pointing the gun at me in my door, and telling me, demanding me, they want the keys to the car. So I told them, with an anger, I had an anger in me that time, so I told him that, you'll ask me to leave the car, what the hell you'll asking me for the keys for? Go and get the keys in the car, because you'll ask me to leave the car, I left the keys in the car. So the same time when I said that to them, they jumped back over the balcony and I entered my house.
That's when the gunman opened fire in frustration, shooting up the car, house and even the neighbor's residence in the process.
They realized they came to the car again, they cannot find the keys. So they started bursting shots at the car because they couldn't get the key to leave with the vehicle. I just want to warn St. Lucians, when they drive on the road, you have to be vigilant, you have to look at your surroundings, and thanks God that I'm alive today.
The armed robbery and failed carjacking have been reported to the police, who are said to be investigating the incident. Bruno says the residents of the sleepy community are in shock by news of the incident. She believes she may have been followed for days, but who would target the unassuming Riviere Mita woman?
I believe the person knows me. I believe that, because I don't have any problems if anybody is from work, home, and do on my own business. I'm always on my own. I do everything by myself. I don't have gang walking with. Everything is on my own. So why would somebody want to do me that? Why? That's the only thing I want to know. Why?
The rear of the vehicle was left in tatters with bullet holes as a stark reminder of the violence visited upon the residents in the late hours of Tuesday. The attempted armed robbery and vehicle theft comes on the heels of a recent drive-by shooting in Moshi, which claimed the life of a well-known female taxi driver. Colby DeVoe, HDS News Force.